So now let's cover the Pentacles. I'm going to do Ace through 10. I'm going to do the Court cards in a video on their own because they have their own little things. So the Pentacles, we really are reminded to talk about the earth. There are things that we, this a lot of times has to do with money if they're in readings. It can be job, but it's something you've worked for, it's something you've kind of grown. It is earth. So because it's earth, to me it's a slower type card because it has had to grow. We've had to spend the time to make things happen with the Pentacles. The Pentacles are a lot of hard work. They are dedication. To me, when I see any of these cards, and we'll talk about that as we look through them, and you know, really spending the time. Keep in mind, just because it's a pentacle and just because it's earth doesn't mean love or, you know, other things. It's just you have to look at it as an earthy thing. So to begin with, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Now the Ace of Pentacles is, you know, about a brand new start of something, and we look at the gateway behind the ace. The ace is up above that, kind of over that archway, saying, you know, come this way, and this is the beginning of a new journey. This journey, however, because it's a pentacle, is going to last a long time. Whatever we do when it has pentacles is we are planting those seeds to grow, and they are usually, because they are earth, they are more substantial. They have roots. They're going to be rooted. They're going to take their time, but there is a beautiful start to it. And to me, the Ace of Pentacles is a start that you want for anything that you want to last a long time, whether it's a really good job, a really good relationship. This is born with roots. That's the way I see it, and that's the way I think about the Ace of Pentacles. It's a beginning that actually has roots, and it's going to be substantial and grow. So that's the Ace of Pentacles. Then, and you know, as far as action goes, whatever you start, take your time, develop the roots. I go right into that piece of it if it comes up in an action. So to me, he's juggling, he's trying to find his balance, and this is to me about balance in life. Is it work, life, love, play, you know, all of these things in our lives that we have to take care of our kids and take care of ourselves and take care of our house and work and do these things. Are we balancing everything accordingly? There are always times in your life where you're going to be spending more time here, or here. But all in all, do you have a balance in all of the things in your life? And that's what we talk about. Also, it's when you don't. To me, when it comes up in a reading, someone's struggling with that balance. So it's 2 things, 5 things. It could be whatever, but they're kind of like here or there. I've also had it come up in my readings, people doing readings for me, where this is a person that comes into my life occasionally, and she sees him as, oh, now he's here in your life because he's noticing you. He's got his eye on you now. Now later on, 2 months from now, his eyes won't be on you anymore. So it could be that. Where is your are you paying attention? So that is the 2. Also, if you look in the background too, we've got the water, and it's kind of, again, topsy-turvy. It's a lot of movement back there. So that, again, that tells us, do we need to find some real ground, solid ground? And then the 3 of Pentacles is mastery. So, you know, normally we kind of want to go in order here, like Ace to 2 to 3. So the Ace is that new beginning. We're going to make it rooted, but then there comes a time where we're kind of juggling stuff around and we don't feel like we can get there. But the 3 tells us we can, and that we will master those things that we need to master. And we will usually do it in a group. When I see this card and it comes up in a reading, I feel like it's collaboration. I see 3 people. They're working together to create something wonderful. And they're going through the plans or whatever it is they're doing, but they're doing it together. They're collaborating. We're taking the guy that is a good, you know, entrepreneur with the person that thinks real deeply, and then that that, you know, that motivator that can get everybody on the same page. So it takes that group of different personalities and different strengths to really start a project. And that's a lot of what I think about with the Three of Pentacles. And action, I would say definitely, you know, collaborate, get together with people that have different skill sets. You know, that's the big thing, is the skill set. It's about working together with different people with different skill sets. Now, the Four of Pentacles, as you can see, he's holding on to everything. He's got a pentacle on his head, in his arms, on his feet. Does he have room for anything else in his life? Doesn't think so. Doesn't look that way. Now, it can also mean a miser, holding on to too much and not wanting to give anything away. It can also mean savings, and actually in a good way. So this card doesn't depict like it's really a positive thing, but sometimes it is. You're taking money and you're putting it away for a rainy day, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be money. You're taking something and saving and savoring and holding on to it. Or are you holding on to it to be selfish? Or are you holding on to it because you don't know what else to do with it? What's the real reason? So there's also that to consider when you're looking at this as a reading. You know, are we focused on that he has no more room for anything else, and does he need to let something go? Or is it good because something's going to happen and he needs all of that he's invested, and he needs to hold on to it because he needs it for a rainy day? So you can look at it all of those different ways. And again, you know, depending on the deck, that's the basic reading or meaning. So if you take that basic meaning and then you look at the other pictures and the other decks, can take you, you know, to whole different places. So then we have Five of Pentacles. And it's a very interesting, you know, it's about not having. It's a reminder, well, if it comes up in action, don't spend your money, save, be careful, be wary. You know, maybe investing right now is not a good time. Or look behind you for help, or ask for help. A lot of times I feel like it comes up in a reading as a reminder to people that, you know, when you get in a dire situation, remember to ask for help, because help's not going to just happen if you have to ask. And how does that ask look? I don't know. But is it, you know, ask somebody? I don't know. So anyway, that's what we need to think about with the Five. Also, it's noticing. Are you thinking that you don't have any help and it's right there behind you? Or is there a reason why we're bypassing the church altogether? But two, remember, it is a Five, so Fives are difficult cards anyway. And it is financial, so it could be like someone in a financial hurt, or not in as good a place as they're normally at, or be careful, don't invest right now, it's going to be a tough time. So those are all of the things with the Five of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a reminder to share. But you know, I look at this and he's giving to one person, the other person's begging, and I almost get a yucky feeling from this card. The pictures in this card, see the red or white, I tell you, it feels like people are begging, and he's like, I'm better than all of you, and I'm going to give you, but I'm not going to give to you. So, you know, but when I see the Six of Pentacles, I'm really reminded to share, but you're in a position to share. It's not like you're sharing and you don't have anything to share, that you have worked your way into a position where now you can share whatever that is. Also, it's a reminder to not only, in the Five of Pentacles, ask for help. This is a reminder to help people around you if they need it. And where you can, it does not have to be a financial thing. It can be any kind of help, you know, help them by listening. It can be anything. So, but it is about success. It is a Six, and it is about success. So, sixes in the tarot are mini completions, threes, sixes, and nines. So when you reach a Six, all of the sixes are fairly positive, and whatever that positive look is, in this case, they're in a position to share. So now we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles is about planting your seeds, watching what you have planted grow, and is it worth it? Is what you've done worth the harvest? Is the harvest going to be enough for all the work that you've put into it? Or is it about being patient and not forgetting to take care of this garden while it's growing. In other words, any kind of situation that someone starts, it takes water, fertilizing, all of the work. So it's a reminder to the Aquarian that if they've started something, whether it's a relationship, a job, anything, that, hey, are you putting the work in? Are you weeding it? Are you, fertilizing? What's going on? Reminder, you need to take care of it. And it's a reminder that sometimes it's patience. Things are going to happen, but right now we're in the period of growth, and then we're going to see what the harvest brings and whether it's been worth it, So, Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, about studying. This is a really good card. I think when it comes to work, school, even love, this is about putting the work in, like really focusing, really becoming, really becoming good at something, really making that thing happen. He's making these pentacles, he's working really hard. When it comes up in a reading, it's absolutely a good card. It's about, it will be about success because the person's working really hard to get there. I really feel like too, it's healing, it's any of those things that are just really a positive. But when someone can stay that focused, then whatever they're focusing on is going to be a good thing, right? If it comes up as action, it's exactly that. Focus, work hard, do the work. Do the work. If you do the work, you'll get what you need. So, yeah, I really actually like the Eight of Pentacles. It's one of my favorite cards. 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is about, independence, but with hard work. It's a 9, it's a mini completion, but it's taken the work. She's had to work hard to get to this independence. She has got the parakeet on her arm. I don't know all of the perfect things, but she's got that. And she's got all her pentacles behind her. It almost looks like a vineyard. She's in a really good place. She's got these things, and she's worked hard for them. This, to me, this card is one of the best cards to come up as far as a successful anything, work, relationship. However, if it comes up in a relationship, sometimes it can mean that, you are independent, and maybe that means that you won't have someone in your life because you're by yourself. You're independent. It's an independent card. But she's gotten here from her hard work. So when you get this card in a reading, that's really what it's about. It's about a successful thing that Aquarian has worked really hard for. If it comes up in a previous or a past position, this is about a situation that the Aquarian has really worked hard for and felt very proud of. So that's another key to it, is about feeling proud of something as well. So there you have it. That's the 9 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is like the ultimate family card. You've got in this card, in this deck specifically, it's a generational thing. You've got kids, you've got dogs, you've got grandpa, you've got mom and dad, you've got the whole thing. You've got a tower in the back, you've got a home. So this is like the ultimate in home. It's your house. It's what you've worked for. It's embodied everything. So when it comes up, you're really reminded of, what you have and what you've worked to have. So let's say it comes up, a relationship. This is the ultimate relationship reading. If this is the outcome of the relationship, it means marriage. It means not necessarily marriage, but a really long-lasting, very beneficial, very committed type of relationship. If it's work, you are going to reap what you're going to get what you deserve. You are what you deserve, basically. So that is the Pentacles. I will continue later with the Wands. Thank you.